Last matchup. Money Gang versus Easy Money. Uh, Money Gang 3-2. Easy Money 3-2. Big game, man. Big game. One, probably tiebreakers. You probably see each other down the line in the standings, etc. So this game, big for that. And then obviously the 4-2 aspect, right? Going to 4-2, staying at 500. It's not, you're still in a decent spot, but definitely you want to go to 4-2. So here we go. Both quarterbacks, Jalen Hurts and Jared Goff. 22 points from Hurts. Left a lot on the field. Honestly, should have had a way bigger game. And that's just kind of what's been happening with Jalen Hurts. I went on a tangent earlier. I won't continue. So 22 for Hurts. And I'm sure Rudy will tell you that he knows that he's leaving a lot out there. Jared Goff, though, he's totally fine in some of these matchups. With some of these teams that they got to just keep shooting. And that's kind of what that KC game was. He had to do his thing, and he was able to give him a solid game. Not his best work, but you'll take the 20 points from Jared Goff. Running backs, here's where, the big separator kind of was able to be put on display. And Derrick Henry was able to have a big game. 18 points from Derrick Henry in a game where they were pretty much in it, most of it, until the separation happened late. But still, 18-point game from Derrick Henry kind of lets you know that, like, hey, listen, big dog, I'm still here. Really, we talked about Rachaad White being a shot to the arm for Jay. Rico Dowdle has been, I don't even know, Super Soldier Serum. He's been, Test, Deca, whatever other expression you want to talk about, the little hoop ears that Goku and Vegeta use. He's been all of that, man. Spirit Bomb and everything. In the best matchups when it's just him, and he's delivered. He has over 200 scrimmage yards in 2 back-to-back games, and he had 37 points this week, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, Rudy just had some dude on the bench that just decided to, like, go demon god level, and 37 points later, that's kind of what is happening, and it's been helping him, right? He's been able to get a couple of dubs because of these performances from Rico. He's been the main catalyst. On the opposite side, though, Alshon Jeanty, he's doing his thing, man. 15 points here, 20 points, and he had that big pop game. So Jeanty is locked in, certified, rest of the way. It might not be ugly. It's not going to be pretty all the time. It might be ugly, but who cares? Just close your eyes and just take the fantasy points. Brian Thomas Jr., another one there for Rudy that I feel like he's probably like, damn, it's about time, dude. I took you high for a reason. 19 points from him. He could have had a way bigger game. He had like a 50-yard touchdown that got negated because of like an illegal shift, like dumb shit. So 19 points from him. Worth of note, too, is Maserati Marv left the game concussed. So something to look into next week, to see if he's going to be available for Easy Money. Tight ends, both tight ends showed up here. You got Laporta Potty, 14 points from him. He seems to be one of those necessary things. And then Kraft with the 11 points there. So, nice tight end outputs there. And then in the flexes, you had pretty much similar outputs from both of these guys, right? You had Chris Olave with the 12.8 points, just kind of PPR merchant his way to a solid game. And then Matthew Golden, I feel like Matthew Golden's like right there, bro. He's like right there. What would be interesting to see is now when Christian Watson comes back, like what does that do for Golden? Does it open up? Does it take away some of these opportunities? That's what we'll find out. But Matthew Golden is a nice player to have on the team. I'll say that. Eddie Pinheiro, what I'm saying? This guy picking up the Nika Cuban kid from Miami. 18 points. Like, come on, man. This guy's basically matching almost what Jalen Hurts put out there at the kicking position. That's wild. And then also of note here is the defense. Bucks defense actually had a pretty good game against Mac Jones, 12 points there. So, Rudy doing his thing, man. 165 to 97. So Money Gang goes to 4-2, and Easy Money goes to 3-3, man. Right now in the league, there's really only one team that's kind of separating themselves, which is Just Team at that 5-1 spot. You got 3 teams at 4-2. You got at 500. You got 5 teams at 500. You got 1 team at 2-4, and then 2 teams at 1-5. So really, as we've seen here with some of these teams, a couple game swings this way, that way can be the difference. So, you know what I'm saying? Week 7 is coming up, boys. Do what you need to do. And I'll see you guys at the end of week 7.